Hey, what is up, you guys? It's your girl Trini Bobina, your Christian Thug Missus. If you want to call me that or whatever the case may be, it's whatever. I'm not going to be before you long, you guys, because it's getting late and I'm tired. I've been just doing all type of stuff today, so I'm just really ready to get into bed. But I wanted to touch bases with you guys, and I'm not good at editing, and I don't feel like messing with the editing thing and all of that. So with that being said, what it be like, you guys? I just came on, like I said, to touch bases with you all and to let y'all know that it's almost time for me to do my fast. It's almost next month. So tomorrow, which is Monday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start preparing myself, purging my body, getting my body ready for the day that I am going to start my Daniel fast. I set the dates that I'm going to do it, and again, I don't tell anyone the days that I fast. And the reason for that is because when you fast and pray, that is something between you and God. Unless you're doing it with your church or a group of friends or something like that, and you all have that understanding, you all are coming as one to do your fast. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. I don't know why I'm so dehydrated today, but anyway, so yeah, you getting ready to do your fast. Well, you're getting ready to do my fast, and so I just basically been studying, making sure I know of all of the foods that I need to get from the grocery store, and I also kind of got all of the restaurants mapped out, like the vegan restaurants and stuff, for those days that I do want to treat myself out to eat, you all, because I do feel like if I'm working for myself and I'm going hard in the paint, I do deserve to treat myself out every now and then. So that's what I plan to do. So I do have the restaurants of my choice that are vegan, that have some very, very good food. It won't necessarily be my first time going to this one place that I like very much. That me and my cousin that's a vegan go to. She introduced me to it because at one while I was going to try to do the vegan thing, when my doctor told me to lose 100 pounds or whatever. But then come to find out, I needed protein and stuff like that, my iron levels and blah 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 blah. So I ended up not doing the vegan diet, but now I'm in a better place. My body is more equipped for that type of food. I'm not a sickly person. I don't have any eternal, things going on with me or anything like that. I'm very healthy. So I got my iron levels and everything in check. I've been and done that. And I'm I'm used to juicing and things like that. I'm not really a big soda drinker. I love my favorites are tea, lemonade, and water. I love that. I love that to heart. I just grew up like that. So that's not hard for me at all. I'm also on the journey to stop smoking cigarettes, and while I'm fasting and things like that, I'm also going to be in the process of stopping cigarette smoking. And then on top of that, I'm trying to stop cursing because I got ridiculous with it. If you hear a dog in the background, please excuse it. It's my neighbor's dog. But yeah, you guys, so that's what I've been doing. I said I've been telling you guys about this fast for the longest. Like I said, I'm not going to say the dates for my Daniel fast. Just know that it's going to happen next month. Um, so you basically don't know when it starts and when it ends. You know what I'm saying? Because when I talk to God, I go and talk to God. Like and I don't say anything until I receive what I ask for, or I get to that point that I wanted to get. to with God, you know. So yeah, I do that. That's my main goal, is to get closer to God, to be able to clarify some things for me. I got this big thing coming up this year and I need direction in it, and it's something that I already know that's happening, because it's already happening. It's already there. It's already mine. You know, I just want to make sure that I make the right decisions and take the right steps, you know, because this is something that has never happened to me before. So it's going to be fairly new to me. So well, I can't say that. I'm lying. You know, I done been there and done that, but I chose a different path with my life, and I did good. I did really really good with my life. I had some mountains to climb. Don't get me wrong. And I had some rocks and speed bumps in the middle of my roads that I had to roll over. And I had some holes in the ground that I had to climb my way out of. But I can honestly say that everything that I have been through in my life, I have overcame. And everything that I asked God for, He has given it. I have received everything I've asked God for. And I guess it comes from me being who I am, my heart, you know. I'm a selfless person. I'm a very, very selfless person, you guys. I love helping people. You know, I was always told I'm a yes person. And it's not that I was buying friendship or love or a man or anything like that. That's just how my heart is set up, you know. Even my aunt told me, she like, you just like your mama. I had to tell your mama to stop doing that. Your mama used to give all her money away and then have to go to somebody else to get some. But I thank God that He made me the head and not the tail, and that I am the lender and not the borrower. So that's the good thing in the situation, you know. Besides what my mom went through, you know, she would give all her stuff away until she would need someone else's help. I did that a few times. I would give all my stuff away and then I ended up needing help. But that's one cycle, and that is one family curse that I have broken. It ended with me real quick, because my mama didn't get the chance to say no to anyone. Well, you know, after hearing the stuff and reading my mother's journals that she used to write when she was alive, I got her journals and reading that stuff and all of that stuff, and I'm like, you know what? This sounds too much like me. I look exactly like my mom and everything, you guys. If you see a picture of my mom, you be like, dang. We would have swore it was, we would have swore she was you, or you was her. So, you know, I broke that crap up. It's not happening, you know what I'm saying? And it was with family and friends, and that's how it was with me, family and friends. So I don't do that anymore. I broke that family curse. Now I'm on a mission to break another one. I refuse to be a statistic. I really do. So it's some things that I'm going to talk to my Jesus about and my God about, and I'm going to get clarification, and I'm going to get direction, and I'm going to be guided, and I'm just going to go with the flow. He already gave me discernment. He already talked to me. But when I say I want to get into a deep conversation with him, I don't just want him to give me discernment and I do what he say, and then he be like, all right, I'll holler at you when you ready for it again. No, I want to have an intimate conversation with God. I want to be able to sit down, pour out everything in my heart, love on him like I've never loved before. And this is why I say that I had got to the point, you guys, that what made me want to do this fast is not just because of what I got coming up, but I wanted to sit down and be intimate with God, because if I can show people love, if I could do all of these things for people, places, and things, show respect, give grace, loyalty to, all these type of things, why can't I fast and give all of those things to God that I give man? And I'm not just talking about like a man, like a male. I'm talking about people, you know? So that's where I'm at. I want to be able to talk to God, give that loyalty to Him, give that respect to Him, give that love to Him, show Him some gratitude, show Him that He's full of grace, show Him that I'm blessed because He's worthy. I want to be able to sit down and love on Him and talk to Him and just you know. I just do. I want him to give me that hug. Just grab me and hug me, and let me know that everything is going to be okay, and it's already set up for you. I already got this going for you. It's already done, you know. So get your mind right, Trina. Get your feet ready to walk for me, because he's taking me as far as he could take me. Now it's time for me to get my behind up and do what I gotta do. Like, just straight up, I can honestly say, you guys, don't get me wrong, I've put in work. I've put in a lot of work. A lot of work to get to where I am today. But it was by God's grace. I don't want him to have to tell me to do things. I want to just jump up and do it, because I know this is what it needs to be done, and I know what the promise is, and I know that my hope and faith is going to carry me through whatever it is, and I'm going to do what I got to do to get it done, instead of waiting on a word from God, because God will eventually get tired of that. Dang, I carried you through this. I carried you through that. You asked me to do this. I gave you that. And then sometimes you still bumped your head. Sometimes you still didn't want to listen to me. I even gave you what you desired, and you still went against what I said. So I'm at that point now. I want to bag that talk up. Everything that I've been telling God, I'm bagging it up. I'm bagging it up. I really am. And that's what this fast is about, you guys. So I'm excited about it. And I hope you find it in your heart to take the time to do the Daniel fast for you and your family and your friends, whatever it is you got going on in your life. But do not forget God, because that is the purpose of the fast. The purpose of the fast is to get closer to God and to hear Him and to talk to Him and see what it is that He needs you to do for Him, not for you. Because if you get that part right, if you get the part right of His will for you, everything that your heart desire will follow. He will give you what your heart desires, even if it's not in His plan for you, because that's just the God we serve. Asking, you shall receive. But first, give God what He wants out of you. I don't want to be selfish towards God anymore. I'm going to be as selfless as I can be. I can do it for man. I can do it for my God. Good night, you guys. I love you. I hope it inspires you to do the Daniel fast and kind of give you a little direction on what you should be looking for during the Daniel fast. Make sure that you do all the studying that you can about the Daniel fast, because that was my main problem. Was I was thinking I was going to be able to go to the store and find stuff, zero sugar and this and this and that, blah 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 blah, with nuts and all of that stuff and different foods. It didn't happen. Research the brands, research labels and things on the brands that you like. Research vegan restaurants. Do all of that. Vegan restaurants can also help you as well, because basically the Daniel fast is like it's like being vegan. So I've tried vegan before. I know I can do it. I've fasted before for 30 plus hours without a drop of food. So I know that I could do this. I know that I could do this fast. I did it. I actually did it for a day and a half, but I got discouraged and I got worried. I got hungry. I didn't do I didn't find the things that I needed to eat. So it made me go back to eating regular. I went and bought me a pizza the second day. So now that I'm ready, and I'm a big coffee drinker, right? And I have a whole thing of coffee in there. I didn't touch it. That's something I have to have every morning. I love black coffee. No sugar, no cream. Just give it to me black. I love it. So, and I didn't even touch it. And I had slacked all the way down on the cigarettes. I went from smoking a pack a day when I was doing the Daniel fast, just for them 2 days, day and a half rather. I smoked maybe 6 cigarettes. And I will usually smoke a pack a day. So that's how serious I am about this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be writing in my journal saying, God, this is what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. And I don't do it. Because when you tell God things like that, and even though he know that you're not going to do it, sometimes get to the point to where you surprise God. Like, seriously, like, that's something that I've always wondered, you guys. Like, I know God is rooting for me. Could I surprise him? Like, is it possible for me to surprise him? Because he knows everything. He knows where we're going to end up from before we were even in our dad's penises, So, it's just, I look forward to that every single day. And that's the thing that I do, that I have with God. I'm going to surprise you today. Even though I know that he knows everything I'm going to do, I still try to surprise him. Just like I would surprise a friend or my man or people on the street with things. I try to surprise God with things, and that's the relationship that I have with him. You see what I'm saying? That's like my love for God. Oh, you know what? I bet you expected me to do that, right? And that's how I talk to God. I really talk to him. Sometimes he don't say anything back, but it makes me feel good to know that he can hear me. So be blessed, you all. I love you all. May God bless you. May everything that you do in your lives prosper, and you do good with whatever it is that your heart desires. Get closer to God. I love you. Bye.